Okay, so the fact that I have to address this is making me super sick. So I am going to address it. So I posted a video like a few weeks ago, and it has quite a bit of views, like 9.9K the last time I checked. And it was about Randy, and he was sitting in my uncle's car, and people are thinking he's being abused. And I just want to say, we do not abuse our animals, so don't instantly comment that, like, we're not the ones that did it. I'm assuming the people before us might have, I'm not sure, because we got Randy as a stray. So, I'll tell you his story in this video about how we got him, how we found him. We take good care of our animals. As you can tell, I love animals. I worked with animals for quite a while now. And before you jump to conclusions, maybe you should know the facts first, you know what I mean? So that video was titled, "That's Not His Car." He was so excited to get in the car. You guys didn't see that part. Randy loves to go on rides. Look, he's at the door right now. Come on, Randy. Come on. Okay, I don't know where he went. He walked past the door. So, before you comment something, make sure you know the facts. What we were accused of. I'm not saying for sure that they were accusing us of abusing Randy, but they left comments under that video saying he was abused, which, again, before we got him, he could have been abused, but we never abused him. And again, I'm going to tell you his story, but let me explain the car where I was at. So my uncle had left the door open, and Randy had jumped in because, again, Randy, I keep hearing his caller outside the door. Randy loves car rides. Like, he absolutely loves them. He's always excited. And he wasn't acting that way because he was nervous or scared. He was acting that way because he was chill and he was ready to go for a ride. But my uncle had to leave, so we had to get him out of the car. And he just hops in any vehicle he sees, or if he ever wants a ride. Like, anytime we go anywhere, he wants to go on a ride. He loves them so much. And even though we found him the way he was, he still loves to go on a car ride. So I'm going to get into the story of how we found Randy. I have made this story before. I have filmed it. I have uploaded this story before. And if people take the time to actually go and watch the original video, they would know where I'm coming from. So we found Randy one Sunday. We were coming back from church, and my dad saw this animal walking out in the field, and it was Randy, but we didn't have a name for him yet. We just saw this dog, and he was walking on his two front feet because somebody had thrown him out, I guess their car window or their car or something, and he had a broken leg and a broken pelvis. And I was afraid a coyote was gonna get him, so my dad loaded him up in the car and we brought him home. And my mom put like blankets out for him to lay on. And so he stayed with us. And another thing is, there was also another dog that was dumped with him. It was a mama dog. We never saw her puppies, but apparently she had puppies, and Randy was dumped off with her. So we never saw her. I hope a coyote didn't get her. But yeah, when we found Randy, he had a broken pelvis and a broken leg. We took him to the doctor. We got him a cast. And to this day, like, Randy still has a messed up leg because of what those people did to him. And I'm assuming someone dumped him off in the ditch because he couldn't walk when we found him. Luckily, he can walk on 3 legs now, but one of his legs is still messed up because of whatever those people did to him. So, like I said, I'm assuming before he came to us, Randy was probably abused and thrown out a window because they didn't want to take care of him anymore. Because he was very scared. He lashed out at us when we were just trying to help because he didn't understand. He was scared. And eventually he realized we weren't going to hurt him. And this dog is so spoiled now. We love this dog to death. And the fact that people are commenting this shit, like, make sure you know what you're fucking talking about before you comment on a situation. Like, Randy has had a hard life. We don't know what happened to him before we came here, but we gave him a good life. He was skin and bones, and he could barely walk on his... He couldn't even walk on his back legs because of what these people did to him. And the fact that I'm having to address this is pissing me off and making me so upset because I would never hurt an animal. I work for animals for a living. I work with animals for a living. I would never hurt an animal. And the fact that people keep commenting this shit is pissing me off. He's not being abused, so shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. And again, you don't have proof. You don't have evidence. I made a post on my community tab if you want to go check it out. I'm sorry for getting upset, but like people just kept commenting this shit. And it's pissing me off and making me upset because again, there's no evidence, no proof. And we're not abusing our dog. Our dogs are spoiled. They're spoiled rotten. Randy sleeps in our bed. Randy goes on the car rides all the time. Whatever he wants, he gets because he's our family. And the fact that people are saying, "Oh, he was abused," it could be true, but we're not the ones doing it. So make sure you have all the facts before you comment something so terrible. I mean, and again, it's like defamation of character, basically. By commenting that, you're saying that we're the ones doing it when we're not. My mom, my dad, and I, we take good care of our animals. As you can tell, our animals are well fed. Look at this girl down here. She has her own pillow. We call it flat pillow. She has her own pillow. She has her own doggy bed. I'm sorry. I guess light's not very good here. Oh well. Like, it sickens me that I had to address this because of all the people that are leaving those kind of comments. One person did apologize, which I do appreciate. But no, he's if he was abused, we don't know. Because again, he came to us as a stray. So I've explained the story. And I hope you guys understand why this pisses me off. Because it's like these people that made these comments are accusing us of hurting Randy when we would never do that. So I just wanted to address this. I'm not going to address it again. If you leave a comment like that, you're getting reported because I'm tired of this shit. We are not abusing Randy. We never have abused Randy. Maybe the people before us abused him. And in that video, he's chilled, he's relaxed. So I don't know why people get off saying that he's being abused when he's not. Anyway, I'm not going to address this again. If you leave comments like that, I will report you, and this will be bad for you. Don't do this. Don't crap on my name. Because we're not abusing Randy. And I hate to make this video, but it has to be addressed because I've had 2 or 3 people comment that. And I'm like, he's relaxing in the car. How is that showing him signs of abuse? He's not being aggressive. He's not acting scared. He's just laying there in the car. And he loves us. And we love him. All of our dogs are family. My cat is my family. My turtles are my family. So, maybe you should think before you point fingers and start throwing accusations out at people. Maybe you should look at the facts instead of being disgusting and commenting this shit when you know nothing about it. It's just pissing me off. And And if you're the ones that are doing this, you're disgusting, for one thing, because again, you don't have any facts, you don't know anything, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, you don't know anything. I'm always honest with you guys. I've always been honest, and I will never lie to you. And I just hope that people understand from this video, because I am emotional. This does piss me off, and I don't know what to say anymore. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.